This presentation is going to be about Edgar Allan Poe and his use of fear to write his stories. Fear is defined as a noun, which is a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, etc., whether the threat is real or imagined, or it's the feeling or condition of being afraid. Now, the key takeaway here is that fear can be real or it can be imagined. As children, the majority of our fears come from the imagined realm. Monsters under our bed, talking dolls, or an alien invasion are fantasies we develop as children that are truly terrifying. However, as we mature, we begin to realize that these things can't happen in reality, so they begin to scare us less. However, there are real threats that never leave us and continue to cause fear throughout our lives, regardless of age, social class, economics, or education. Some fears are very real to all humans. For example, the fear of death, loneliness, betrayal. These are all real fears because they can actually occur to anyone at any time. Edgar Allan Poe is a legendary American author that tapped into the genre of fear relating to these real fears. Different from other authors, Poe developed a type of horror that did not come from imaginary fears or imaginary characters. Instead, he wrote about the fears that all humans universally have. He did not develop fictional boogie monsters or supernatural characters. Instead, he developed real characters that could be your neighbor, brother, or spouse. And as a result, his writing is terrifying. Unfortunately, despite all of Poe's success, he had suffered tremendous loss in his life. He only lived to be 40, but during that time he experienced the death of both his mother and his wife to the terribly contagious and painful disease known as tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is an incredibly contagious bacterial infection that is believed to have killed over 1 billion people since its conception. Every 18 seconds in the world, someone dies from tuberculosis. Even with our modern-day medical advancements, in 2016, tuberculosis killed 1.7 million people. So, the question is, if you're Edgar Allan Poe, and your life's work is to write about real fear, and you've lost 2 of your most significant loved ones to disease, what would you write about? Ponder this as you read The Mask of the Red Death.